Hi guys, how are you? How are you girls doing? Let me type my stuff up, y'all. If you don't start in the morning. Oh my god, wait, who's drinking? Wait, what time is it for you, Paola? Hi Gypsy, how are you? Anita, I'm still going through those voice notes, by the way. I was like, yo, I'm still going through them. I'm still going through them. I'm good. Gypsy, you could post your question. And then if Paola wants her Lenormand, I got her. Okay. Take your time, girl. Do you want to know like intentions? I think intentions is a good question for that. If you guys just like met. You want to do intentions? All right. Yeah, I think intentions is good. If you want, just give me the letter of his name. Thank you. Everybody says that, Paola. Thank you. So, is Paola, you're going to do a Lenormand? I want to do a Lenormand on you. Oh, he's an Aries. Okay, let's see. All right, so this is for Gypsy. What are the Aries' intentions with her? What are the Aries' intentions with her? Do I want to use this deck? Actually, I don't want to use this deck. I'll use it to clarify if I need it. Which deck do I want to use? All right, I'll just do this one. Yeah, because I think feel like too when people ask for feelings and they just mess someone, I'm like, it's weird. I don't know why, like the question kind of always like feels hard to ask. I don't know if that makes sense. But I think intentions is good because you kind of just know where his head is at. What are his intentions? What are the Aries intentions with Gypsy? What are your intentions? And it's not to say he may not have it, but it may come off as very surface level, like attraction, where that could come off wrong. People could take that wrong. What are your intentions? I definitely see getting to know you. I do feel like he's coming in a serious energy because the Hermit is, to me, is always like a wise man. Someone who kind of has been there, done that. Not here to really play games. Like I said, like could be serious at times. Or two. The Hermit is a mature energy. The Page of Swords reverse. He's definitely very curious about you. I feel like this is going to be someone that's going to be more direct. Clarify this. I want to use this deck to clarify. Definitely getting to know you. I won't be surprised if he asks you out on a date because I kind of feel like he's going to do that pretty soon. Hey, Jess. How are you, boo? So I have Gypsy right now, and then I have Paola. Wait, did I mix the cards? Fuck. I mix the cards, and I do not. Y'all know me. I don't like reading my cards like that. Okay, did I not? It was just the one card. Okay. I think it was a few cards that I just put in the deck that were upside down. Yeah. All right. Clarify this Page of Swords reverse for me. It's really nice over here. Feels like it's like 50. Y'all know I've been telling y'all it's been so freaking cold. What is this Page of Swords reverse? The Page of Pentacles. So he is, yeah, he's more grounded is what I'm getting here. But I feel like he could have like, so when it comes to intentions, I do see him having a goal of getting to know you. I see he could be someone that's very like in this place of there's a crush here for sure. There's a crush here. He could be someone that's very goal oriented. So like, I'm not here to play games. I have my own life. I don't have time to be like playing games with people. But he is coming in as very ambitious. So like, you may be getting like a lot of messages from this person. A lot of like questions. I would say like, don't get overwhelmed with the questions, because I don't know if you may feel like awkward. So like, if you haven't experienced someone that's like asking a lot of questions, like, and this feels like it's not like surface level questions, like could be asking like, what are your goals, like what are, you know, where do you see yourself in a few years, or, you know, do you have goals for this year? Don't freak out. I think the guy is just very like intelligent, so he's not gonna ask you like he may say, instead of goals, he may ask you, what are your dreams, like do you have any dreams? And that may throw you off, because I feel like most people will ask like, do you have any goals? So yeah. I feel like he might come off like really like I don't want to say nerdy, but definitely wanting to get to know you. Like, what's your favorite book and shit? Like stuff that people don't really ask. Um, Show me more. What are your intentions? What are his intentions? He was responding. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't know why I'm thinking about Harry Potter. I don't even know what that has to do with anything. If Spirit gives me more messages on that, I will tell you. But yeah, I don't know why I got Harry Potter. I don't know too much about Harry Potter either to like compare. The Three of Pentacles. Chariot. And the Knight of Swords again, that came out twice, the Knight of Swords. So I honestly feel like this person's intentions, he's not just talking to you just to talk. Like you may not get a lot of small talk from him. But I'm also getting like he's not here just to like talk. He's here to like build towards something. Can he say that you're the one just yet? Maybe not, but at least there's an interest here of like, let's see where this goes. I feel like things could progress quickly, as long as you both kind of keep the same momentum. I feel like he's just gonna be real direct with you. So I feel like as you get to know him, you're gonna know his intentions even more, because hold on, I gotta put this, because he's gonna be really direct. So like I'm not here to play games. Again, I think this is someone that's like a little, I don't know how old he is, but he's coming in as a little bit more wise than maybe the average. Yeah, I'm not surprised the King of Swords is here, because he's a very logical person. Again, very intelligent. He is showing up as someone that's loyal, and also very consistent. What's the Wheel of Fortune here? I just want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. What is the Wheel of Fortune? The Ten of Swords reverse. The King of Cups. So I feel like as you get to know him, you'll start to see him being more like emotionally like expressive. He'll be more, yeah, definitely more emotionally expressive. Show me this King of Swords. The Emperor. The Six. Yeah, I feel like, again, like I just feel like he's here to honestly, hopefully grow something, like for something to grow with you guys, rather than just kind of surface level. So he is definitely getting to know you. There's interest there. I don't know if he, I know you said you met him through someone. I don't know if he had already been having his eye on you, or when he heard about you, like it sparked his interest, is what I'm getting. Like there was a lot of interest there where he was like, okay, I could definitely do that. So that's what I have for you, Gypsy. He is in such good, oh, he is, yeah. I'm not surprised. He's like very structured. Like very structured, which is good. I always say how people handle their, and it's not always true, but it's just, at least from my experience, how people handle their like personal life, like when I mean like career. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. Um, all right, is Paola here? You're welcome. Well, I was saying, for me, I realized like if somebody doesn't have like their personal life in order, they're not gonna have nothing else in order. Everything else will be a mess too. All right, so what is your question, Paula? Girl, no, that's a good thing. Y'all know me. I always say expect the best instead of the worst. I'm not like, people be like, have no expectations. And that's not how the fuck I live my life. I have high expectations for everything. Um, so I need a specific question for the Norman. Uh, let me see. Like, do you want to know? What can she expect? Where's the relationship going? Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you. Gotta give the disclaimer. So with the Lenormand, you're gonna hear me read out a bunch of things. Not everything is gonna apply. Eventually, I'll put it all together for you. Um, but it can get deep. So it might reveal certain things that you either haven't revealed yet with him or you have, and it may be like a consistent flow, but we'll figure that out. But I'm just gonna say, like, it's just I throw out a lot of information, but then I just kind of put the story together. Where you got a lemonade from? All right, let's see. Where is the relationship? Like, what can she expect? Where's the relationship going? Jess used to be scared of the Lenormands. Oh, you said a lemon. Oh, you talking about the Lenormand. I'm like, you got a lemonade with Chick-fil-A? All right, let's see. For Paola and her. And it has like similar cards to tarot, only some of them, but they don't really have the same meanings. Oh wait, Anita, this is your first time seeing it on camera too, right? All right, your first card is the ship. So this could either be travel, leaving, coming, going. There, woman, here you are. The key, the sun, the garden, the path, the cross. I feel like either you're going to be making decisions coming up. Let me see if I can get them all in here. So your theme is the key. He could also be giving you something like tangible. You do have multiple paths here though, because you do have the path card. So you could be coming up like, you may be feeling a little confused coming up. But let's see. Let's see. So your theme is the key. Let's see what is the whole theme here with you and him. Where's the key here? So the key is okay, it's one of the positive cards in the deck. Yeah, we know that. When the key appears, it represents answers with the possibility to unlock and open many opportunities, both mundane and spiritual. If the key could speak, it would give you a resounding yes. So let's see what's coming up. What can you expect? Where's the ship here? I need the ship to the woman. Foreign woman, female traveler. That's you, right? Because you travel, right? Paola, international woman, ship's captain, female gypsy, jet setter, bohemian, female that works in travel and tourism. So I feel that's you. So we're confirming this is you. What is the woman to the key? Regal woman, free woman, important woman, soulmate, unforgettable woman, significant female, influential lady, key female, honorable woman, available woman, sophisticated woman, dignified lady, prestigious woman, noble woman. So they're still talking about you, and I feel like this is how he views you. You're an important factor in his life. Like you're an important woman. Um, I feel, oh, she's a flight. Yeah, okay. Um, I'm also getting with the available woman, I feel like you may coming up like you may be the one that's thinking about like taking a step back. Let's see, the key to the sun. Good karma, happy celebration, morning ritual, grand achievement, victory is assured, the yes card. Truth is revealed, great solution, good answer, summer access. Yeah, I feel like you're so first of all, here is what I'm getting. There's good karma, and I feel like you guys could be finding a good solution to the problems that you're having. Um, he's viewing you as like valuable to him, so I don't see him letting you go. If you have been thinking about kind of ending things with him, I don't feel like it's gonna be, I don't feel like he's gonna be like, okay, cool, bye. Like, I don't see that. If he has said that to you, like, I don't see that lasting. Like, I don't see him staying away. But I feel like you have good karma coming your way. You have like you're also achieving something, like I want to say with on your own. You have something that you're achieving. Maybe something you've been waiting on is coming your way too. Um, I feel like he's gonna try to find a good solution for the problems you guys are having. Um, and I don't have any cards here that kind of show like deceiving. Um, so if he has been doing certain things, just he's genuinely trying he genuinely wants to be with you. I feel like, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Let me go to the sun and the garden. Public holiday, team win, gathering during the day, public truth, group vacation, gathering energy, faith and society renewal, social media success, collective consciousness. So I feel like too, because collective consciousness is here and I'm so big on that. I feel like, and Anita knows, I'm like all about changing my mindset, and I feel like whatever you're thinking, he's gonna reflect it back to you. So just be mindful of your thoughts. I feel like too, like, I don't know why I'm getting this. This that hasn't even come up in your reading, but I'm getting this like from spirit on the side. I don't know if he's like mentioned going to therapy, or like I don't know, like something with a group. Almost like group therapy. Like, you know what people do for like AAA, right? Is it AA? Alcohol Anonymous? Like something like, I kind of see him. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting that. But I'm also, I feel like too, he's gonna do something that brings back faith into the relationship. Let me do this path. Let's see what this path is. I'm gonna start the path with the ship instead of travel decision, a map, plotting your path, travel plans, traveling by road, journey, travel options, exploring your options, traveling in multiple directions off the beaten path. I feel like you may be you may be thinking about, because I keep getting that, like, you, so right now I feel like you're the one that's going to decide what happens next, right? um Obviously I don't see him letting you go, but I feel like if you were to like decide like it's over, it's done, because that's coming up too, like you may be like, and this may not be right now, but maybe in the near future, where you start to feel like, you know what, maybe I should start exploring my options. Maybe I should start like going on a journey on my own for a little bit and like focusing on me, and then let me revisit this later on. But I feel like you may be getting in that headspace where you're kind of like, I know who I am. Like, have you fucking seen me? Like, I know who the fuck I am. So why am I going to put up with this? Because I kind of see you being very assertive. Um, what is the path to the woman? Indecisive lady, separated woman, unfamiliar lady, multiple women, unusual woman, two-timing woman, uncommitted female, alternative woman, woman on the road. Yeah, this is definitely you. And um I feel like you're gonna, so coming up, like I feel like it's gonna be more, the energy feels like more focused on you here. um you're kind of indecisive of like what you want to do with him. Like, do I explore other options? Do I stick around to this, but I don't feel valued here, but I feel valued on my own? Like, what am I going to do? So you may be actually less committed to him coming up, and this might change his like perspective on things. um I feel like spirit is also like saying like, try to, yeah, not be so committed to him. um Especially if there's other like options that he's exploring. All right, let me see the path to the key. Where's the key? Open road, significant decision, karmic path, freedom of choice, open plan, important decision, fated decision, key decision, revealing options, noble choice, open to new ways, pivotal decision. Yeah, you're making decisions coming up. I feel like, so we're asking about the relationship, like where it's going. I'm gonna continue. There's still more cards to read, but There's still more cards to pair up is what I should say. But I feel like this is all coming down to you. Like, you're the woman here. Like, he's not even showing up in your reading. I just got him, like, I know he's here, but based on like how he's been acting or like treating you, you're kind of like, I feel like you're kind of like in a place where you're needing to make significant decisions. Um, right now you're kind of like free to make your choices, and I feel like it's like you may need to like focus on deciding like what do I want coming up. Like, do I want to continue to do this with this person, or do I want to just, again, I'm getting like being open to like other options. Like, you, and this may not feel like that right now, um but I see you going into that energy. Like, you're really like really deciding. um I'm also getting too, like, he may also be open to new ways of dealing with whatever he's dealing with. So like I was saying not that long ago, there could be like therapy or something, like where he starts to kind of see things differently and he does shift his perspective and tries to do his best is what I'm getting. um yeah, but you're definitely making a very like pivotal decision is what I'm getting. What is the path to the sun? Great possibility, good plan, good alternative, positive decision, courageous decision, fabulous choice, bright option, sunny path, golden opportunity, conscious decision, vacation planning. Um, yeah, I feel like it's all about decision making. So like Spirit is also saying, like, I feel like you have, because you have multiple paths here. This is coming up as the crown. So you have multiple paths here. Like, whatever decision you make, and you're making it from a good place, right? Like, if the moon was here, then it will be like an emotional decision. You're kind of like in this place where you're making decisions based off of like your logic, how you feel. You're using, you know, like they say, use all your senses. Like, you're using all your senses to make a decision, and they're like Spirit saying whatever decision you make is gonna be a good one. So don't be afraid. Um, let me see, what is the path to the garden? Group decision, community planning, taking place outdoors, event planning, garden path, popular choice, public decision, mainstream options, gathering possibilities, green space planning. Um, has he ever posted you on social media? I feel like if he hasn't, or let's just say he did in the past and like he hasn't recently, like he may be doing that because I'm seeing him like doing something publicly. Um, I feel like you guys are gonna see. Are you guys planning to see each other soon? I don't know if you guys are gonna go out and talk, but I feel like you may be going out. Um, I want to see what is the path to the cross, because that's gonna tell me difficult choice, very tough separation at the crossroads, difficult plan. Tough decision, multiple disappointments, regretting a decision, ethical choice, burdened by a decision, painful decision, religious decision, shameful. So, are you feeling regret of a decision you made with him in the past? If you're feeling any sense of regret right now, you know, just kind of feel your feelings, but don't don't regret it. We can't we can't kind of like know how people are gonna what people are gonna do. Um, and if there has been multiple, there seems like there's multiple disappointments here. Um, Let me see. What is the ship to the cross? Yeah, you said you're. Oh, you're at his place right now. I'm thinking of leaving him. Yeah, that's you're. So, I know you're probably gonna have to go back for the parts that you missed. But I was saying like the reading is like focused on you and the decisions that you're making. Like the decision making is right here, your path. So you have multiple paths. Um, I feel like he's gonna try to do something that's gonna come up from a place of like authenticity, but maybe the consistency of doing that will be tough on him. Um, what is the ship to the cross? Painful journey, disappointing trip, regretting the trip, overbooked trip, ill-fated trip, obligated travel, difficult journey, painful goodbye. So this could possibly be you saying goodbye to him, or like honestly regretting even going to see him, because I'm getting like a lot of regret here. Um, what is the woman to the cross? Miserable woman, tormented lady, defeated woman, remorseful woman, afflicted woman, needy woman, pained woman, obligated woman, suffering female, burdened woman, difficult woman, disappointing woman, woman in crisis, worn out woman, female spirit. So this is definitely how you could be feeling about the relationship right now. Um, it's just like the decision making is what's gonna be hard for you coming up. So it's really focused on whatever decisions you make. Obviously, like I said, I don't see him letting this go. What is the key to the cross? Burdened by the revelation, disappointing truth, religious ceremony, prayers answered, painful destiny, sacrifice, experiencing the effects of karma, holy right, difficult fate. So I feel like he may. So this is what he may also like reveal. Like, you know what? Let me just see something real quick, because I'm getting like he could possibly be revealing like telling you some type of truth, but it feels like he's not telling it all the way. You guys are going on vacation. Okay, so then that's the group setting that keeps coming up for y'all. I would say pay attention when you're out with them, because something may be said. Somebody may slip up and say something they're not supposed to, because that group setting kept coming up for you and him. What is the sun to the crossroad? I mean to the cross. I said the crossroad. Oh my God. Disappointment, critical heat, obligated, everyday, painful day, worship in the sun, a spirit, testing your confidence, faith renewed, exhausted every day, supernova, regretting the truth, difficult. See, I feel like if you've been wanting answers for him, he's gonna reveal certain things, but I feel like it's not all the way. But what he does reveal is gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful. Like, so just know that even though he's coming, I guess coming clean, he's not really saying everything all the way. Um, I will also just be mindful too, because I feel like he could be testing you to see if you're gonna stay or go. So just be careful with that, because it feels like almost like he's testing you to see if you'll stay or go. There's some disappointment coming up for sure. So let's just say right now you decide to like stay with him, you may be finding yourself like quickly disappointed again, is what I'm getting here too. Um, what is the garden to the cross? religious group, necessary teamwork, religious forum, sacred space, regretting joining the group, religious event, straining the public, faith group, tough group, congregation, difficult meeting, disappointing group. I feel like you may be regretting like going on this trip because there's a regret still showing up for you. You may be regretting going on the trip or like working things out with him because I feel like you are gonna try to work things out with him, but I feel like it's gonna come. I don't want to say at a high price, but like you're gonna find yourself back to this feeling. I feel like quickly. What is the path to the cross? A difficult choice, very tough separation at the crossroads, difficult plan, tough decision, multiple disappointments regretting a decision, ethical choice, burdened by a decision, painful decision, religious. Yeah, there's gonna be, I feel like you're gonna find yourself in a little bit of a tough place. What is the ship to the garden? A social trip, group travel, team movement, public goodbye, networking abroad, group of foreigners, crowded destination. I feel like the trip itself is gonna bring a lot of light to you. So I feel like um you're gonna so coming up, right? So right here, this is your crown, is the paths. You have many like paths to take when it comes to the relationship and like you yourself. Like when you're one, like when it comes to like relationships in general, right? There could be like multiple choices, right? Whether it's like staying single, working on myself, letting something new come in, working things out with him, kind of just accepting that this is who he is. But you have multiple choices, right? And I feel like you're gonna work things out with him because that's what I see coming up, because I still see you guys together. Um, but it's gonna come with disappointments. So the group setting keeps coming up, and I feel like there's a regret of a decision that you make. So I feel like maybe the trip itself, like you regret being there. So either something is kind of revealed while you're there, and this could be either someone saying something or just internally, and you're like, yo, I just want to go the fuck home. Um, Yeah, because that's coming up still for you. Like, it's a hard decision to make for you. Um, I want to see something with tarot real quick. Wait, you know what? Actually, no, I want to see. Why is the bouquet there? Yeah, I did the bouquet this at the bottom with this cross. I'm getting unhappy occasion, burdened by an invitation. Tough occasion. Yeah, I feel like there's something where you're going to be with him and you're regretting being there. See the garden with the freaking Bouquet to, again, public occasion. Social invite, group invitation. Public presentation. Public display. Does he act a different way when he's around people? You're not okay. Oh, I think Paola's behind. That's fine. There's like, I don't know if he acts like funny, like when he's around people. Do you know Anila? Does he act like different when he's around people? Like, you know how people be like all lovey dovey behind the scene, but then when they get around their like their friends and shit, they start acting funny? Did Anila leave? He does? Yeah, I see that happening. I feel like she's definitely gonna regret being somewhere with him. He can act different. Yeah, I feel like there's something that he's gonna do that I feel like turns her off coming up. Yeah, because I see him like being like something happens publicly. Like there's something publicly. Oh, right. Okay. That makes sense. I feel like was coming up on honestly, like I feel like she may be seeing a lot of sides of him, like the bad sides that kind of like, you know how like when someone is trying their best, they're trying not to do certain things. Like even if you like, so let's just say, all right, like how can I say it? Like um you know how some people will act a certain way for a little bit, right? In a good way. Well, with him, I see him acting like honestly like a complete idiot. I hate to say it. And it feels like it just like things back to back. So it may not even be with dealing with other people, but just the way he acts in general. Like this could be just snapping for no reason, like just having an attitude for no reason, being grumpy for no reason. Um and I feel like Paula's definitely looking at him like, what the fuck? I should have stayed home for all of this. And he just said he's an idiot for sure. That's hilarious. He does? Oh my God. Why was I? Because I was getting that. Like, I'm like, yo, he's going to be cutting up, coming up. And I feel like this is where she's finally, like, Paula's going to finally be like, okay, like, I got to really, like, decide what the fuck I want to do because this is too much. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be. Type to her to see if she'll stick around for the shenanigans. You want to know Norman just do it, do it. He gonna be acting like, I feel like he's gonna be acting like I don't give a fuck. If I'm being honest, I feel like he could be acting coming up like I don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he gonna be acting like he don't. Oh, he does. Yeah, because I feel like he's not really doing. He's gonna be doing certain things to like keep her, but it's not gonna be nothing that's like he may be telling her stuff, but I don't think he's gonna act on it. Does that make sense? Like I feel like he's gonna like I didn't see change, even if he's promising change. And therapy did come up for him, so I'm not surprised that you mentioned he has that. Let me grab some chips. I'm hungry. I'll be right back. Jess, you could post your question. All right, I'm back. And he changes for a bit, but goes back. You know what? I feel like he may not even change for a bit this time. Like, I'll be surprised if he does. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but you know, I don't really see it. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's not. I know I just had some chip because I was like a little hungry. All right, let's see. What's coming in the connection with Jess and Jay? What's coming in the connection with Jess and Jay? What's coming in the connection with Jess and Jay? Yo, IJ sent me something. Hold on. Yo, that's. Yo, my person be coming up in IJ's fucking reality like crazy. He just said he was helping. He said he's helping a guy named, you know what, that lives in New Philadelphia, Ohio. That's hilarious, yo. Every time I make a change on my end, I swear it reflects in IJ's reality. Alright, wait. What's coming in the connection with Jay and Jess? Like, it reflects in his, that's hilarious to me. What is coming in the connection with Jay and Jess? Okay, the dog. Didn't you have the dog last time? The stork. Your theme is the garden. The letter. The snake. The lily. The ship. Okay. Alright, let's see. What is coming? Let's start with the garden. When the garden leisurely strolls into your life, it is indicative of a public place where groups of people go to enjoy themselves, decompress, and socialize with each other. I wonder if this is going to be a message via social media. But let's see. Let's see. The dog to the stork. Let's see. Girl, I feel like that too, because I kept getting like, I always get that with him. Oh wait, I gotta go to the dog. Changing loyalties, altering support, a changing friendship, cycling through friends, a birth coach, pregnant friend, an evolving friend, a returning friend, a returning friend. Hi, sunshine, a returning friend. Just he gonna follow you on social media. What is a stork to the garden? Public change, public movement, social shifts, meeting progress, culture change, group progress, a crowd, popular trend, social life shifts. Girl, you dip out. Did you get everything? I mean, did you understand everything? I know it throws a lot of stuff at you. I feel like something is, girl. If you go out, like, what is the garden to this letter? That's the one I want to really see. All right, good. Let me know if you need me to clarify anything. So just the stork to, no, the garden to the letter. Right, I went to the garden. Let me make sure. Newspaper, news about an event, flyer, blog, advertising, post on social media, writers club, writers group, results from a meeting, scheduled meeting. I feel like you, girl, I feel like you guys are going to talk soon, Jess. I'm seeing like some type of message coming your way from him, and he's asking you to meet up. He's asking you to meet up for sure. What is the letter to the snake? What is the letter to the snake? Envious message, seductive text, poison pen, letter, jealous text, deceptive messages, cheating text, complicated message, toxic communications, problems with email, betraying text. No, I feel like this is gonna be a message that's coming in, and I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if he comments something. Oh my God, you know what, Jess? Bro, oh my God, Jess. Oh my God. That fucking message that you got the other day, I feel like that's a burner account. I feel like that was him, unless you know that person. But if not, you're gonna have another one coming in. That was him. I'm telling you, that was him. What's the show me the lady to the dog. Girl, he's coming in from a fake account. Assisted living. So the lily to the dog. Assisted living. Reliable father. Support for seniors. Loyal older man. Friendship lasts a lifetime. Trail ran cold. Oh, the investigation is, look, if you went private, then he has nothing to search now. So I feel like he is at a place where he's like, fuck, I can't see. So did you go private prior or after those messages? I mean, either way, he can't see. That's where he's coming in now, and he's like, I can't fucking see what's going on. So his little investigating that he likes to do, you kind of shut that door, and he's like, what the fuck? The lily to the stork. Progressing calmly, change of seasons, changes last a lifetime. Changes bring about peace. Nurturing father, gracefully aging, tall elder. This is gonna be him coming in for change. Um, he's gonna be coming in for change. He wants to change things and not. I feel like too, it could be a thing where he wants to change things and like maybe start off as like let's kind of like let's start off as friends, but that's something that you can change that energy. But I feel like he is coming in more calmly and like I also feel like behind the scenes, because change of seasons for me could be anything, right? He's going from this version to another version. That is the relationship as well too. Whatever changes you're making now in your internal world is being reflected to him, but it's bringing long lasting results. So focus more on the long lasting results is what I'm getting here too from spirit. But I feel like that's where you're going. That's where your focus is going to be in, and it brings about again a long result, like long lasting results from him. um the lily to the garden, meeting an older man, group of seniors, public retirement, world peace, public discretion, club for seniors, event for seniors, online group for seniors. You know what too? I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if you and him end up on some type of like social media group, and it just so happens that y'all are there. Um, but I feel like when I say meeting an older man, I just feel like you're gonna meet an older version of him, where you're gonna be like, oh shit, like he's matured a lot. What is the lily to the letter? Message from an older man, communicating privately, archives, communication turns cold, letter from a senior, messages are old. Nah. This also too for me, I feel like it's not the communication turns cold because I'm seeing long lasting results. I feel like this is him possibly sending you messages in your DM. And I wouldn't even be surprised if one day you get a notification that he liked an old message. There's something that is he's gonna be exposed. All the little stuff that he's doing behind the scenes, like hiding and like watching, he's gonna expose himself soon. The lily to the snake, scandalous older woman, resentment lasts a lifetime, lying older woman, jealous older woman, toxic elder, difficult senior lady, enemies for life, cheating with an older woman. I feel like this is I don't feel like this applies to you at all, to be honest. Unless he has someone in his life that's like a mother figure or grandmother that's like toxic, and maybe you find out about this at some point, but I don't really feel like that applied to you. What is the lily to the ship? Journey north, snowbird, traveling seniors, navigating old age, foreign senior, trip of a lifetime. Why I feel like you guys are gonna run into each other the most oddest fucking way. What is this dog to the snake? I have to. You guys are gonna. I keep getting like you guys possibly running into each other. What is the dog here? Betrayed by a friend, jealous friend, lying friend, desiring your friend, selfish friend, rivalry, twisted friend, attracted to your friend, toxic friend, dishonest friend. And then we have bitch. um, let me get more. I just want to see some more. Show me this ship. to this dog. Follow directions, friendly goodbye, helpful foreigner, reliable vehicle, investigating a foreigner. Someone is watching your fucking moves. What the hell did I say? I mean, it doesn't say fucking in here. Didn't I say? I feel like why this jealous stuff is coming up, I don't really feel like it's like a jealousy thing. I feel like it's just the fact that he's watching you, and I feel like he's watching you maybe a lot more than we joke around, right? Or that we see. And it's coming off as a bit like, it's just showing up as a little toxic. But it's like a constant like watching. Also, I feel like your car will be fixed soon. Because that did show up. Um, what is the ship to the stork? Moving for a fresh start, transferring, moving abroad, change of travel plans, moving away from home, changing planes, trains, or buses, bohemian lifestyle. Nah, this is like a fresh start for you and him. I'm getting a fresh start is coming. I feel like because he cannot watch you, he's gonna have no choice but to like come through. A social trip, group travel, team movement, public goodbye, networking, group of foreigners, crowded destination. I'm telling you, I feel like you and him are gonna end up, and this could be like later on. You guys are gonna be like end up in the same friend group. I wouldn't even be surprised if he's under like a completely different like name, and you guys are probably in the same fucking friend group now. And it's a social media group. The ship to the letter, letter in transit, written goodbye, messaging someone internationally, postcard, texting someone goodbye, written that no, this that texting messaging someone internationally is again those messages that are coming from someone you don't fucking know. What is the ship to the snake? Problematic trip, complicated journey, flexible movement, toxic trip, foreign lady, tuber subway. I want to see what is the there was something else I wanted to check. What is that sun to the snake? Yeah, you have social media success and collective consciousness, so we already know what that is. He's I want to get one more. Hold on. Your birthday is in March, right? Whatever changes you're bringing your focus on right now just is bringing you success. So I feel like he's gonna come out of hiding. Okay, like I feel like he's been doing a lot of things in the hiding, like where you can't see, but he's gonna come out of that energy. Um, and it could be with the changes we've recently made this weekend. Um, Girl, I have here exploring consciousness. I'm telling you that I feel like the message I'm getting right now is like whatever changes you make within self, like whatever you're putting out there, right? You're gonna get instant results from it. And I feel like even if you don't see them per se, like how I could say, like, you know how some people be like, oh, some things may take time. I just don't feel like you're gonna be there. Like you're already at a place where it's like um it's literally registering as soon as you put it out there. Um and I feel like that's what's gonna bring him like out of hiding. And I feel too like the exploring the consciousness is like he's gonna be more like going within, right? Going within. Um because there could be a little bit of confusion is what I'm getting in his energy. Like there could be like he could be like back and forth, but I feel like he's gonna how it's gonna show up for him is him sitting his ass down and being more consistent with like receiving whatever you're sending. um I feel like he's gonna definitely be in this energy where he's gonna be like receptive to it, where maybe like right now I don't want to say that he's fighting it because I don't want to put that limit belief, but I feel like he can tend to be like, you know what, let me focus on work so I could get my mind off of this. Well, coming up, I just don't feel like he's gonna be able to do that because it's coming in so strong that he has no choice but to fucking sit in that energy. So I feel like he's gonna come out of hiding. I think right now the thing you need to know is that he is definitely watching, and what he's doing is um I feel like he has fake accounts. I feel like he's more involved in your day to day than you probably realize. So coming up, I feel like coming out of hiding is the what's gonna happen. Yo, I got that strongly. That's why the Norman is the best. I got that so strongly. Like yeah. I just want to be surprised if you are ever in a fucking group and this man is in there with a completely different name. He could be there right now. All right, Sun Card, you could post your question. That was hilarious. Oh my God. Lenora will expose your mama. Like, right, just right. Like, he could be even following, well, could be. Like, even, like, coming, don't be surprised if you see him, like, you being mutual friends with him on, like, random pages, like music pages, or even like it's just something that he's gonna do that's gonna expose him to you for sure. We're gonna be like, why the fuck is he following Sabrina Carpenter? Tell some card she could post just please. Or why was Lady in my dream? Okay, let's see. What was Lady in Sun Card's dream? Alright, we got the Tower, the Hermit, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. I feel like there's something subconsciously that you still hold on to. It's like, you know how I could put it is like, so like your body doesn't forget certain things, right? And I feel like I always say our bodies have muscle memory, and that's not even just with working out, right? So I feel like there's still a part of you subconsciously, maybe it's not like at the forefront, right? That's still holding on to either betrayal from the past with this person. So even if you're like guarded when it comes to something or someone, you're still holding on some type of energy, right? I feel like this is also, like I was saying, like the whole muscle memory part of like our bodies, right? Where it's like it'll remember certain things. So like I had a friend the other day, she said like she had this, like she felt like every time the full moon happens, her husband drinks, right? So when I told her, we were just like having a regular conversation, and he can sometimes become obnoxious, right? And I was like, yeah, you have a belief that every time there's a full moon, this happens, right? So it's like your body is never going to forget that. And so it's almost like, yeah, I feel like if this is something that happens like certain times, it's like your body is not forgetting. I do feel like there's some still a part of you that still holds on to something, either a betrayal of this person or just energetically. Let me see. Why was, yeah, look, you see the Eight of Swords. Um the Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's something like subconsciously that's still holding on to something from the past. It's like something from the past is still lingering here. And I get a lot of things with like overthinking, fears. Like the nightmares are here. Yeah, the Hangman. There's something that you have to change within. Like maybe pause and like try to figure out what is it that's keeping you in this headspace, because it has to do with your headspace. I feel like you're gonna have more dreams coming up. Show me the Three of Cups. You said, I think it has to do with my fears around love coming up, because I do reference this connection as far as things I don't want to happen. Yeah, so it's almost like you have to just forgive the past. Um, so yeah, just don't focus on what you don't want to happen, and more so focus on what you do want. Because I feel like there's still like a grasp that's really tight too. Like it's just so tight that it's like the Tower is here, so it's almost like you were supposed to break out of this cycle, but for whatever reason you picked it back up. Um and again, this is like subconsciously, so it's not something that you're like consciously being like, well, you know, it's at the forefront, but subconsciously, like, you're still holding on to this connection where it's like, you need to change your perspective. And like I was saying, instead of focusing on what you don't want, focus on what you do want. Because when you focus on what you don't want, like, you're still giving it so much awareness. Like, your awareness is still focused on, you're giving it so much energy that you're going to continue to experience that. So instead of what you don't want, just focus on what you do want. Especially if there was third parties when it came to that connection. Wait, let me see. Every time it comes up, I feel like I have to forgive myself. Yeah, it's coming up because it's still how do you say, like, I always say, like, certain things come up, it's not to test you, but it's kind of to see if, like, you've really moved on from it. So I would just be like, yeah, that's the past, but that no longer lives here, so bye. That's old. That's old news. The Seven of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. The Chariot. See, I feel like so I would definitely say, don't no longer focus on what you don't want, because you do have a King of Pentacles in your energy that could be coming up. Like, I feel like you just have to keep planting the seeds. It's someone that's gonna work well with you. That's going to want to grow with you and progress. Not someone that's coming in to play games. Because for me, the Three of Cups is like, you know, it's friendship, it's fun, is you know, let's go live our best life, you know, which is okay. But if you're wanting something that's more stable, it's not to say that it's not going to be fun either. But just let go of that, of the past. Yeah, because there was like, maybe there was lack of teamwork. You said he's the one that had a girlfriend. Oh, at this point, I know that if he's popping in my dream, there's something I need to. Yeah, I wouldn't even say work on, because I'm not really big on, like, we got to work on something for so long. I just think that you have to, it's just a little like wink. It's like you may still be holding on to something that no longer serves. I would just say, like, again, like I said, how I do things is like, when certain things, negative stuff comes up, and you know what, I really feel like it hardly does come up, because even my past relationships, I don't really think they don't really come up for me. But it's because, like, when they were coming up, I'm like, yeah, that's the past. Like, okay, that was in my past life. That's how I look at it. Like, I had multiple lives in this life. In this life, that was in my past life. That no longer, like, I'm that's not happening right now. I'm okay. Yeah, I would definitely let go of that energy, because I feel like there is love coming in. It's coming in very slow though, because I have Pentacles. Those are very slow energy, and you do have the Chariot here, which there is movement, but I feel like your past is still kind of like holding you back. I just want to see anything else. The Judgment. The Judgment is reminding me of the yeah, you see, of that tower. Like, a tower moment has happened to get you out of here, but then you kind of went back. So the Judgment is here, and you know, for me, the Judgment is like, either you're gonna get out of here or we're gonna push you out of here. But when they push you out of there, sometimes it could be a little reckless. So yeah, you could also too, like the lack of fulfillment, you could be identifying it with him. So that's why he's showing up in your dreams too. Yeah, there's like lack of fulfillment that you, maybe you did, I don't know if you did, you had like you thought like, or you felt at one point that he was like your end all be all. Um did he act like arrogant when you found out about this other woman? Show me this Nine of Cups reverse. Yeah, he was too immature too. I feel like he was too immature. If he did act like a little arrogant, or like he just didn't care, or you felt like he didn't how do I say this? Like he didn't what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, almost like he was carefree. Like he just didn't care. If he acted like he didn't care, I feel like he was just too immature to like make things right even if you guys were not together. So maybe at the time he didn't give you exact closure is what I was saying. He didn't try to comfort you. He had to like, yeah, that's what I was getting. Like he had to like he didn't care. So there's like, I would just write that out. I'm big on writing because I feel like writing just lets you. I feel like when you write, because there's something scientifically where your writing connects to your brain faster. Like all the negative shit that he did, and I would just close that chapter and just know that you experienced the total opposite. Yeah, so there's like resentment and pain that you're holding on to. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like he was too immature to like to give you comfort is what I'm gonna say. To be compassionate. Like he didn't know how to. I feel like had something like that happen now, maybe he would have been a lot more like compassionate about things. But I feel like then I don't know how long this been. Has this been like over 5 years? Because I keep seeing like 5 and 6 of a man child. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you know what? Because it sounds so crazy, right? Yeah, I don't know why that number came up. So there's like I said, your body never forgets. So it's like an event that happened, and I don't know around this time is there something significant that happened with you guys, but it's almost like your body is still remembering that. Like for the longest time, I would say like the first 2 years, I still remember my ex. I don't even remember his birthday. I know it's in December. I know it's like the fifth, sixth, the fifth or sixth, I think. Could be the 8th or the 10th. Oh my god, I don't remember. Let me see. It was the 6th. I think it was the 6th. but I don't really. Do you see how I had to think about it? So I feel like your mind also to remember certain things. Like I remember like our anniversary. Like I can't even tell you what it was. I know it was either on my grandma's birthday or my aunt's birthday, but it was one of those. So that's what I have for you, boo. I hope that was helpful. Yeah, I feel like you're still connected to him subconsciously. That's what it is. He's still very heavy in your energy. Um, that's why. Yeah, that's why you still remember certain stuff too. Like the first 2 years, especially that first year, because I feel like by the second year of like where I was like disconnecting from him, I didn't remember a lot of things. But the first year for sure after the breakup is I can remember every single thing, like every little anniversary, every time we did something, I went right back to that memory. Every conversation we had around those things, like I went back to it, and eventually like I just never went back to it. And I think that was like after I was like in therapy and stuff. After that, I kind of just forgot about him. I think the last time that I felt like his energy, like where I was like still remembering a lot of things, was 2024. Um, you're welcome. Anila, are you here? I need to go eat something. I'm hungry. I just don't know what I'm gonna eat. All right, girls, I'm gonna head out. I'll text Anila. I'll see you guys later. I'll be back on later. I gotta go eat. Like, I need some food, not snacks. So I'll be back later.